I don't know how you are, um, but I'm a firm believer in signs that basically wherever I look, um, wherever I listen, whatever the case may be, that there's signs around us all the time. And depending on where you are in your life, what you got going on in your life, there's signs around you trying to help you make decisions and make decisions in the right way when it comes to those things. Um, and I believe that when I was trying to figure out what my purpose was, that was one of the things that kind of spurred it on, because obviously, I spoke about the wallpaper border that said "Be still and listen," and what that translated to me was, stop trying to think. I've been told I'm an overthinker, but stop trying to think, be still, listen, let it come to you. If you want to put it in biblical terms, let the Lord speak to you and tell you your path. Um, and I think that even now, when I couldn't find a Bible verse to support that particular aspect of it, to me at the time, that was the sign. I saw it when I was like 16 years old, and in my early 20s is when it finally played a role. Um, and I remembered back to it, be still and listen. And it's something that I even still do today. I know a lot of people joke about it, laugh about it, whatever. Um, and they'll say that no, you're just giving meaning to a meaningless thing and yada yada yada. But to me, that's just not the case. From being my friend for as long as you have, and working with me, that there's a lot of times I'll ride around listening to classical music,
Yeah.
and the purpose of it is, one, there's no words to distract you, which I don't catch a lot of the lyrics in a lot of songs anyway, but there's no lyrics to distract you. It's just pure music. And to me, music produces emotion, or draws emotion as well. And a lot of times I'll put on classical music just to kind of slow my brain down. I use it a lot whenever, I can't figure something out, or I've just got too many things going through my mind and I can't sort through them. So I'll put classical music on. And in, my current setting, that's my way of being still and listen. Everything's running amok and I can't slow it down. I can't slow my brain down to organize my thoughts or sort through them and try to pick through all the different facts and this, that, and the other. So I wind up putting on classical music, and it helps slow my brain down so I can be quiet and just kind of listen. And typically I'll wind up seeing some signs, whether it's something I hear, whether it's something I see. And, I think, like I said, that was a huge thing when I was working that private sector job, that even though I liked it, it didn't give me any fulfillment. Um, that it was being still and listen, and it was paying attention to what I saw back when I was 16, 17 years old, 15, somewhere in there. Um, I saw it all those years ago. And then I'm a young adult, and, well, an adult. And that's when it finally played a role in my life. And to me, that was the sign. That was the whole purpose of me looking up and seeing that wallpaper border, was to teach me that in times when I can't figure something out, or when it's weighing too much on me, or I've just got too much going on, to just be still and listen. And it was because of that I was able to sit back and think clearly about what my purpose was, to think about what I had done my whole life. Um, I For my whole life, I've been bigger than most people. I'm 6'2", and for the vast majority, I think I was 6 foot when I graduated high school. So I gained like another 2 inches after that. But even when I became a freshman in high school, I was taller and had broader shoulders than most of the seniors, which caused a lot of people to think that they wanted to fight me. And I'm not somebody that really cares to fight, so I would just kind of walk past them. But that time. And thinking back on it, that whole time, my size and my this and my that, look forward now, I'm 42 years old and been doing the same job for almost 16 years. And there's been plenty of times where my size, my intellect, the way I do things, that every one of those are skills or abilities that I have used my entire life, or features that I've used my entire life. And had I not decided to be still and listen and look for the signs, or notice the signs when they show themselves, I would have never have done. I would have skipped right over it. I would have probably still been doing some job that wasn't giving me any joy, wasn't bringing anything to me. And Lord only knows how my future would have changed, or the futures of the lives that I've come in contact with since I decided to start doing this.